Hello there, fellow human beings. I don't know what to say. This is about my millionth take. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing a story time. So, if you don't like story times, you might want to go leave now. And, yeah. Uh, if you do like story times, then you're in luck. Because that's what I'm doing. So, yippee. Anyways, this is about when I was back in 6th grade, and I'm in 7th grade now. I'm so mature. Anyways, so this happened during lunch, and lunch was a weird thing at my school. Sometimes, like, the craziest stuff happened at lunch, and sometimes it was the most boring time of the day. So there are these two teachers, the main people in the story. We'll call them Mrs. Potato and Mrs. Tomato. So in the lunchroom there's a bunch of tables, and each table has a certain grade. There's about 2 tables for each grade, and we had 2 tables because our class was pretty big. So we were sitting at our 2 tables, and suddenly, what am I calling them? And whatever, I'll just make up something. Miss Potato comes up to us and is super mad at us. She's like, "Who threw a pea at Miss Tomato?" And we were all so confused. We were like, "What? Like, what do you mean?" And she was like, "Somebody threw a pea at Miss Tomato, and it came from this direction." And mind you, the 7th grade table was right behind us. So we were all like, we did not see anybody at our table throwing a pea. I think we would have noticed because I'm not gonna, I wouldn't say I'm like the popular kid, but I usually get pretty engaged with conversations and stuff like that. So I guess I could have missed it, but we never actually found out who did this. So basically, she was super mad at us, and Mrs. Tomato wasn't even like coming over and asking about anything. She wasn't talking about it. What am I saying? But she basically wasn't getting involved at all. She was just letting Mrs. Potato do all this. So we were all like, it wasn't any of us, and she singled out a certain 3. Um, I'll call them Zipple, Dipple, and Nipple. So Zipple, Dipple, and Nipple were all very mad, and so was I. Of course, I was 4 people, but 3 not including me. So we were all super mad because we were like, it came from the 7th grade. None of us threw it, and we still don't know who threw it. So it's kind of weird. And also, I'm just drawing. I'm just doodling. I'm straight. Uh, anyways, so we were all really mad, and that whole day it was just like chaos for us. Like everybody else was kind of trying to avoid us because they were worried they were gonna get into this. And then our principal got involved, and at that point we were all so fed up. We were just like, all right, come on, come on. So we'll call him Mr. Chicken Dumpling. So Mr. Chicken Dumpling, he came up to us and he started saying the normal stuff principals say when something like this happens. "I hope you all know it is wrong to lie, and what you did was very, very bad." And we were all just sitting there, and I remember like somebody rolled their eyes and he was like, "Hey, you're already in a big enough trouble." So they got in more trouble, and I feel really bad for them. I think it was Zipple. Yeah, it was Zipple. Anyways, so we were all so fed up. We just wanted to eat our lunch. And he literally interrogated each one of us. He made us sit down in a room with him and like talk with him. And he like asked us these serious questions, and and it was so hard not to laugh when he did this cuz he would stare us dead in the eye and say, "I hope you know it is wrong to throw peas at other adults." And I swear I almost started giggling right then and there. And I probably would have been in giant trouble if I did that. Because my principal is that kind of principal to get you in trouble for laughing at something he says. So, anyways, after he done that, the whole day was just kind of a mess. Like, all the teachers were glaring at us. Mrs. What am I calling her? Miss Potato, the one who got the pea thrown at us, was like mad at all of us the whole day, and she gave us like a ton of homework that night. On top of that, Miss Tomato, at the end of school, she called us into her class, and she was like, I hope you all know what you did was very wrong. So I'm gonna be having you write a 10-paragraph essay on why it is wrong to lie. And we all just lost it at that point. Like, there's this girl who was in the 3, 4, whatever people who got accused, and she's super dramatic, not dramatic, but she can make a point when she wants to make a point. So she went on this whole like rampage, and some of the teachers, I feel like they're low-key scared of her. Like, they never really get her in trouble when she does that. They're worried she's gonna like drop kick them or something. But anyway, she did that, and she was like, and the teacher was like, calm down. So that was fun. Anyways, so I was not about to put up with this. So everybody else did the essay, but I didn't. No. I had a lot of things I needed to do that night, actually. So I was not about to put up with that. And I know I'm about to sound like I was a little 6-year-old, but like, I was in 6th grade, and now I'm in 7th grade, so I'm a big year old now. But anyways, so I told my parents about this, and they were like, they made me like, I called them on the phone while I was at something my brother does, or I don't remember what it was. I think whatever. That's not important. So I called them about it, and it was like a 40-minute phone call. I just wanted to talk to them about it. I was gonna do the essay, I think, because I'd kind of just given up. But then they were like, this isn't right. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go with this. And so basically they kind of talked with the teacher, I think, or something like that. And I ended up not having to do the essay. So I was like, ooh, yay. And all my other friends, they did it. And some of them we have a group chat. So some of them on the group chat, they sent a picture of their essay, and they were doing the most. Like, they had, instead of doing 10 paragraphs, they were doing like 20. I have friends like that. Like, if any of my friends are watching, you know who I'm talking about. But anyways, so I felt bad for all of them. So whenever they asked me if I did the essay, I was kind of like, no, I didn't. Said I felt like such a idiot. But we never actually found out who did it. That's the thing. That's like, so all of that was a waste. It just kind of sucked. So we had done all of that for nothing, and we were all just super mad. I still hate Miss Potato. No, Miss Tomato, and I'm gonna be in her class next year, so that's about to be fun. Cause she's never really liked me for some reason. Like, she gets attached to these other kids. Like, she's always super nice to them, and then I like ask a simple question, like, "Hey, when's the test again?" And she's like, "If you were paying attention earlier, you would have known." So I don't know. We don't like each other at all. Like, at the beginning of the year, she was super sweet, but I think she was like new to teaching, so she just got a bit overwhelmed, I'm assuming. That Miss Potato was the same way. It was her first year ever teaching, so I think she started out okay. And then at the end of the year, I don't know. If you're watching right now, I only have one thing to say. Well, this is awkward. So, yeah, that's about it. I just felt like doing a YouTube video because I haven't really done one in months. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because I doubt there's anyone watching. But if you enjoy content like this and you enjoy waiting a full year to get another video, then subscribe, I guess. And if you like this kind of content, then like the video or don't. It's a free country. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next vid.